Hey guys, what's up? Check this out. This is a Korean YouTube channel by this guy who calls himself Leaf. He has been YouTubing for a while and he plays a number of games, but he seems to enjoy tactical shooters the most. Games like Ready or Not, Ground Branch, Arma 3. Let me show you the videos that I find interesting. I've listed down some of them in the video description below. In this video, I just want to highlight a couple of them. This is the first one. In the title, according to Google Translate, because I don't speak Korean, he asks, what if the guns collide with each other? Ready or Not, Ground Branch. So essentially, he is comparing the weapon collision between these two games. This is the description. Further down is the timestamps for the video. Sometimes he puts them in his own pinned comment. Sometimes he puts them in the description. Doesn't really matter, either way works for me. So here, Leaf is exploring Ready or Not, and when he looks down, you can see that the game has floating first-person hands. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at here, but I think those are his legs because I can see the knee pads. His lower torso looks distorted. Anyway, Leaf sometimes play these games with his wife, Ju. On the left of the screen is her point of view, and on the right of the screen is Leaf's point of view, looking at Ju. So when she free looks around, you can see that from her point of view on the left, her weapon remains static, but from Leaf's point of view on the right, she's actually moving her weapon. So there's a discrepancy there between first person and third person views. Same thing happened when there's weapon collision with a wall, as well as with another weapon. So we can see that from the third person views, Leaf is holding his gun almost like in low ready there on the left, and on the right, Ju is pointing her gun forward. But in their own first person views, both their guns are pointing up. Again, there's a disconnect there. He then proceeded to looking at how those work in Ground Branch. The next video is more of a suggestion for the Ground Branch devs. In fact, in his pinned comment for this video, he says, "Are you watching Blackfoot Studio? Please make it." The title is If Games Can Keep Up with Evolving Modern Tactics, Ground Branch. And in the description, he linked a video by GBRS group that I'll play briefly for you now.
Alright guys, I had a bunch of questions about high ready, low ready presentations and head positioning when using an elevated riser. So from the last video we talked about, we prefer them for teaching because we don't have to search for a red dot. So if I use my head as baseline right now, we call this center. My high ready, my head doesn't move, I drive out the gun, I seat the gun, head doesn't have to drop down, I'm not searching for anything. Back to neutral. Compress low ready, drives out straight into my eye line, seat, safety finger fire, just like it always was. It shouldn't have to move. The old school cheek well, where I have to roll all the way over, is a thing of the past. Keep your head up, 360, 720 awareness. I can see out of my periphery on both sides. I can see below me and above me because I'm looking in a neutral position. Everybody get with the program. Situational awareness is a universal. Everybody needs it.
Later on in the video, Leaf tried to pull that off with a few setups, unsuccessfully I would say. So Blackfoot Studios, if you're watching this, maybe consider these elevated risers to allow this kind of body positioning, because I also think it's a good idea. Alright guys, remember to check out Leaf's other Ground Branch related videos in the description below. That's about it. See ya.